We're live to the world.
Live to the
Hey,
world.
what's up, everybody? We're gonna have adjustments.
We're happening. Make sure we look where the camera is. Hello, world.
Hey, Larson, get this trending. I'm with the mayor of Aliso Viejo. How cool is that? We're at
I don't know about
Starbucks.
that, but it's
Get
cool
this
for me.
trending. Hey, everybody. I am Mark Newgent, Realtor Keller Williams. I'm here with the mayor of Aliso Viejo, Mike Munzing.
I'm here with Mark Nugent. How cool
So
is
we're
that?
gonna ask some questions. I ask you guys to keep it clean, otherwise I'll have to hide the chat. Thank you for inviting followers.
It's re-election year, guys. You got to behave.
Yeah, this is, if you're watching this on the replay, fast forward by a couple minutes as we're getting situated here. We are at Starbucks, as you can see.
You got to do it. You got to do it, man.
We are among the people. I have some questions already agreed to, and then I'll leave it open for you guys to ask the mayor questions. Hello, Mr. Mayor. So, Chemo, what's up? I'm here with Mike Munzing, the mayor of Aliso Viejo. That's
Hey,
all my friends, Chemo.
Oh, Chemo. How you doing, man?
Hey, Mayor, how's it going?
Good.
And I'm actually really excited because I'm hanging out with someone that's elected representative of the people. I always sit here and I tell people, why you care about the federal election when you haven't even reached out to your local elected leaders?
Yeah,
So-
no, this is my first. I love watching this. This is cool, man. This is my first time on Periscope, guys.
And
So
Mike is
very
also,
cool.
Mike, let me introduce you a little bit. Mike, in addition to being the elected mayor of Aliso Viejo, he's also a successful lender and business person in the city.
Yep, about 30 years in the business.
So we can just chat for a minute.
Sure,
And then let people log on. Hey, get this trending. We got 10 people so far watching.
Nice.
Get this trending. Share it on Twitter. Share it everywhere. Invite followers. This is my first attempt at interviewing a politician. It's pretty cool.
Kind of good.
Hopefully,
I'm an easy politician interview.
Yeah.
I talk a lot.
And he is not pro-Trump. He said.
No, well, you know what, guys? I'm hashtag never Hillary. So
That's it.
You know, my whole thing with the presidential election, I think it'll be a good thing for the country to have a transition from. We've had 8 years on the Democrat. We had previous Republican, then Democrat, then Republican.
Okay.
Just a transition of the administration.
So it looks like we're trending a little bit. So
Okay, good.
This is the mayor of Aliso Viejo. Believe it or not, this is an elected representative of the people. So you can reach out and touch your elected leadership. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I have some questions right here. He's looking at them too.
He wrote them.
So Mike, what is your story?
Okay. Yeah, guys, I'm an Orange County guy. Orange County, California. This is trending around the country. I don't know, but
This is global.
global. Okay, Orange County, California. I'm in America, but no, I was raised in Orange. Just a guy who got into real estate early. Got licensed at 19. Originally commercial real estate, doing a lot of that. Then the market kind of turned in the 80s. Got into lending, and about 30 years in lending now. And but also a guy who never did subprime loans. I saw those subprimes as a problem. Never did any of them. And when the crisis hit in, 06, 07, I've been talking about it for years.
Get this trending, guys.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem. So that's what got me into politics. When George Bush said we never could have seen that happening, he said I've been calling on that for about 6-7 years, and this is going to be a problem. So got me into that. Got me involved, ran for some different offices, and then got myself elected to city council here in the beautiful city of Aliso.
You're answering all my questions already.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
Well, my first, what's your story? That was very
Yeah.
vague. And then
Yeah.
tell us about your private business and lending, which you already did.
There you go.
So keep going. I don't want to cut you off.
Oh, yeah. So got elected in 2012 to city council, and
What city are you in?
Aliso Viejo.
She lives in Orange County, Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Florida.
Oh, Orange County, Florida.
No,
No,
we're
we're-
Orange County, California. Sorry.
Orange County, California.
So go ahead, Mike. I don't want to cut you off. Please talk.
No, it's so we got elected in November of 2012. So I entered office in 13. So I was on city council for 13, 14, and then 15. The guys put me up as mayor pro tem, which was great. And then
Mike wasn't even on.
well, now
Now the mic is on. I'm
we
sorry.
probably sound much better now.
Can you guys hear us now better?
You can in my sultry deep tones. No.
Okay.
But
I'm going to intro. This is the mayor of Aliso Viejo. I apologize for my mic being off.
Could they hear us at all, do you think? Or just
I think they could hear us. Yeah,
just
they
the
could.
mic.
They would have told us.
Yeah.
The sound is probably much better now.
Yeah, much better. He's got a very cool shotgun mic up here.
Okay, so I know I'm a real estate agent. I'm
Yeah.
a realtor.
Yeah.
So a lot of people always ask me about what advice to getting into the business. And we actually, as a lender and a real estate agent, we always work as a pair.
Yeah.
So
because you got a buyer, and the buyer needs to buy a home.
Yeah.
So Mark handles the real estate side. He goes and shows a bunch of properties, finds out what they need, and before he does that, though, he calls a guy like me, or has them call a guy like me, and I look at the numbers, because after 2007, 2008, the lending world has gotten a little more difficult.
invite followers, guys. No, go ahead, Mike.
Yeah. The lending world's gotten a little more difficult, so we got to look at all aspects. So I get them approved, pre-approved, to buy the house money-wise, That way Mark can feel real comfortable putting in an offer and knowing I can get that loan done quickly.
Okay. Okay. You guys have a question there I missed? Hey, Sebastian. This is actually the mayor of Aliso Viejo, by the way.
Hey.
People just joining us. I am Mark Newgent. You guys know who I am.
Hey guys.
So what advice would you have for someone looking to get involved in real estate and/or lending?
Okay, well, the first thing you want to do is make sure you've got a passion for it, because this is it's not a 9-to-5 job in any way. We're working weekends, nights, days. Just really, you have to have a passion to help folks get into that home. Like, it can't be about the money. It's got to be about your clients and really solving their problems, not even solving problems, but creating opportunities for them, and a passion.
Do you have a Periscope account, Mike?
I don't. Yeah, I may have
today, probably.
I may already have it, but it's.
He has a Twitter. What's your Twitter?
Twitter's at Mike Munzing, MikeMunzing. It's on the.
Let's run this groove. Invite followers. I'm sitting here with the mayor of Aliso Viejo. What party is he a part of?
I am part of the Republican Party. I always say my political aspects is looking at not even common sense, looking at history and figuring out what works.
They said, if you ever think about moving to California, Aliso Viejo is where you want to be.
I like it.
I apologize, Chemo. Go ahead. Chemo says I keep cutting you off.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Go
Thank you, Chemo, for the etiquette. I love
Invite
that.
followers, Chemo.
Oh, trust me.
Everyone invite followers.
If he doesn't cut me off, I will keep talking. I see Jay Sarah in there. My daughter played volleyball for Jay Sarah about 10 years ago. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, on the Republican side, that's why I'm a hashtag Never Hillary, but Trump. I was a Ted Cruz guy. Modern day, the Santa Ana, love that.
Chemo likes Trump, actually.
Does he? And Trump's, you know what? I'm warming up to Trump, and what Trump has been talking about lately sounds good to me. I see a not Trump on there, but
how can someone get an introduction to Arnold Schwarzenegger regarding real estate?
No idea.
No idea. Yeah.
Arnold was not the greatest governor that we've had.
Mayor. Hi guys. How goes?
Hey guys.
Okay.
Come
on, guys. Keep it clean.
Keep it nice. Keep it nice. Come on.
Yeah. We are with an elected representative of the people, which for me, I'm like starstruck right now.
Oh, now.
So if there's somebody I want to meet, is my elected leadership.
Yeah, guys, this is re-election year too, so we got to play nice, because the soccer moms and the kids. I mean, last night I was up till about 1:30 in the morning writing letters to third graders, because these kids are awesome. They're connected. They're learning what's going on. It's just fun to get them involved and get them.
Thank you for sharing on Twitter. Thank you for inviting followers. So I have another question. As we take your questions, guys, go ahead and throw up your questions. I'm going to ask another one. How did you get elected?
When it comes to a city council race, first of all, you always be lovable, always try to be likable, and don't become too combative. But you got to walk a lot. You got to knock on doors, and you got to come up with some nice marketing pieces and know what you're talking about, but knock on doors and say hello. And so many people back in 2012 when I ran said no one had ever asked for their vote. They never knocked on the door, never asked for their vote, and it was very cool. They wanted to get involved, and they liked what I was doing.
Have a budget. They're answering their other questions right now. Glock or Springfield, Mike? Oh, there you go. Glock or Springfield?
Glock. Curly. Hey, you know what? I think we're going to go...
We'll skip to the next question.
You're a Springfield guy, aren't you?
I like both.
Okay. But, I'm a Glock guy, currently. But actually, it's Smith & Wesson today. But
let's go skip to the other question since we're on that topic. What do you think about your right to defend yourself and the Second Amendment of the Constitution?
Oh, absolutely. What I tell my police chief is that they show up and all their, they'll be drawing chalk lines. That's all their police is for these days. Because when something goes down, something's going to happen in a matter of seconds, not minutes. And even
Thank you, Barbs.
What's that?
Oh, she invited followers. Thank you. Sorry,
great, guys.
No,
it's all right. Yeah. So when it comes to defending yourself, you're your first line of defense. They say first responders. You are your first responder, because if somebody breaks into your home, you're not going to be able to call 911 most of the time if they're coming at you, and the police may not even get the call out 5-10 minutes before anybody shows up. So you've got to be able to defend yourself, and it's a beautiful thing in America that we can defend ourselves.
I agree.
And the important thing is to be well trained.
How do you feel about? You want to answer that one?
How do you feel about police treatment of minorities? That's a difficult one for me, because sometimes sometimes the media and the statistics are hard to, they don't jive real well. And they don't, we got something going on here. Okay, so the media statistics, the actual numbers as a whole, the media hypes a lot of that. And it is difficult because, when it's a combative, and I'm not even looking at minority, just anybody who's being combative with the law enforcement. I was raised to if somebody pulls me over, it's yes sir, no sir, what was I doing wrong, sir? You gotta, like anything in life, you gotta be cordial. And
can I get on that one?
Oh, yeah.
I was military police for many years, and I did pull people over. And if people were nice to me, I most times let them off with a warning. But if they start cussing me out, I'd be like, well, you weren't going to get a ticket, but I did catch you going 30 miles an hour over the speed limit. I was my very first time I gave someone a ticket.
Yeah.
I was already a staff sergeant, a senior guy when I transferred to military police. And I walked up to my partner. I said, I'm going to give this guy a warning for speeding. He's going 25 over. He was a sergeant. I was a staff sergeant. So I ranked him, and he was committing a crime. And I was going to give this guy a warning. But then he starts cussing me out.
Is that on a base or is
it on base?
On base, wow.
And I was like, okay, you're wrong because you're speeding. You're wrong because you're being disrespectful to someone that outranks you. And I never wrote a ticket before, but I'm calling for help. Help me write a ticket for you today. And I was going to let the guy go. That's it. And then there's someone actually after him that was a minority that was going faster, but he was extremely polite to me. And I was like, well, thank you for being so polite to me. He's speeding faster. I let that guy go off just because he was acting like a gentleman.
Well, once again, it's not as much about minority, it's about attitude. If you have an attitude of being a victim and that guy's oppressing you, and you're expressing that, and you're yelling at him, human nature is human nature.
It's funny. Keep them busy with the Running Man challenge. That's funny.
Yeah. So it's one of those where anybody. I try not to even consider that. I don't know. I don't know where people are from most of the time. So if somebody's going to be a good dude to me, I'm a good dude to them, and I think human nature is human nature.
Yeah. Okay. I have a question for you since we're waiting for questions to pop up.
Oh yeah.
How can normal everyday citizens get engaged with their local leaders? And this is important to me.
Yeah, that's a great question, and Mark and I have talked about this in the past. Being that I'm an elected representative, both of the Republican Party at an executive board level and here in the city as the mayor, just yesterday I got an email from a adorable little 9-year-old, and she said, hey, I'm doing an interview for my school. I'm doing a project for my school. Can I interview you? So we're going to meet for half an hour on Wednesday before our city council meeting, and whatever questions she wants, I encourage her to videotape it much like this. It's going to be fun. So,
hey, what's up, Daniel? That's another realtor just joined us. Up, Daniel?
Hey.
He's a realtor.
Oh, good. Okay.
Those who just joined us, my name is Mark Newgent. I'm here with the mayor of Aliso Viejo.
Mike Munzing. Hey, guys.
Mike Munzing.
But once again, you need to look at who is your elected representative. We're just people, especially at the local level. We all have our jobs. We all have. This isn't our primary job. I'm primarily a lender, working with guys like Mark.
Beaumont Council. I don't know what you're talking about, Beaumont Council. Never heard of it.
Beaumont, Beaumont and Banning's out there towards Palm Springs. I know some of the guys out there, but I don't know them directly. I've got Menifee. My buddy's mayor of Menifee. But once again, you got to just reach out. Offer to meet for coffee and always be nice. Yep. We're just people.
Hey, what's up, Paul? Paul's here.
Paul.
He's out in San Bernardino. What's up, Paul?
Up in Los Angeles area, I served on some boards up in LA, so I was up there. I just stepped off those, give me more time to work with my realtor friends like Mark, and it's fun.
Oh, hey, what's up? What's up? Okay. Well, and hey, invite followers, guys. Get more people in here. So let's ask some more. Tell us about a time when things didn't go well the way you wanted, like the promotion you wanted, didn't get a project that didn't turn out the way you hoped. It's just conversation.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead. Question. Belinda, do the mayors meet and review their counties?
Review their counties. Well, the mayors get together.
Hey, Savannah. I'm here with the mayor of Aliso Viejo.
Hi, Savannah. How are you? I'm looking at the microphone, but I don't need to look at the camera. I'm looking at the camera lens, guys. But once again, reviewing the counties, there are times, it was intimidating the first time, not because of who was there, but for security purposes, and I'd love to bounce this off Mark, that we've got meetings where every mayor, 34 mayors in Orange County get together to do what's called city selection. Boards, committees, who's going to be on the vector control for the little critters, who's going to be on, this and that, these different boards. And when you've got 34 mayors.
Do you know the mayor of Long Beach? I didn't know how to feel about him at first, but he's doing a great job.
Oh, good. That's good to hear. I knew some of the council members in Long Beach. I don't know. Right back, let me know who the mayor is. I don't know the name, but I've met some of those guys. But no, not offhand. That's a different county. We meet with I know most all the mayors in Orange County, but LA County, we don't really get together that much.
Hey, what's up? Sana Christina, how are you? Welcome.
Hey, guys.
I'm sitting here with the mayor of Aliso Viejo.
This is fun. I see a little heart. So a little heart.
Yeah, they're just tapping their screen because they like what you're saying.
Nice.
So we got a bunch of different. Every color represents a different person.
Oh,
so
very cool.
Yeah, tap hearts, guys.
Bang.
Handsome men. Well, thank you, Daniel. Actually, this is the mayor of Aliso Viejo that's with me. I'm starstruck. I feel like I'm with a celebrity.
But I know I'm safe. I'm safe with Mark.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah. So it's it's fun. It's fun. The most fun. The meetings. We've got a big long meeting tomorrow night. It's 1,440 pages, and that's an agenda. That's 1,400 pages. Fortunately, we have it. We have it here on the iPads now. We do them on the iPads, and so we get them on PDFs, which is great. Saves a lot of paper.
Thank you. Keep our city. Are you from Aliso Viejo, Daniel?
Yeah, it looks like Daniel might be. But
yeah, he's from Aliso Viejo.
I like it.
You're speaking to your mayor.
Hey, Daniel. Very cool.
Invite followers if you want to ask your mayor questions.
Yeah, invite the other Aliso Viejo folks. We're out there fighting for you. But
goes back. Okay.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun. This is what are we doing this?
No, this is your mayor, elected mayor.
We're right down the street, man. We're here at Starbucks.
You're a current resident as well.
Our Starbucks theater.
I believe you're a current resident as well.
Oh, but yeah, you got to be.
Yeah, he is a resident of Aliso Viejo.
I live over by Soka, so it's a beautiful city. Get down to the canyon over Aliso Woods. It's a lot of fun.
You got to be probably the first mayor in America to be doing this.
Well, Periscope's cool. I mean, I do love this stuff.
You know when somebody is true to the word when they're doing live TV with the public.
I always, I believe what I say and I say what I believe. And
awesome.
Just got to keep from having a potty mouth because there are kids in the audience.
Yeah, there are some teenagers.
Daniel, what are you talking about? See Daniel.
Okay. I have another question for it. Who is your role model and why?
Now, we can go a little bit churchy, but my dad was a pastor, so my dad was always a role model for me, and Jesus as well. I mean, I don't want to get churchy, but things are. You got to be tougher than a lot of people think that if you read the Bible that he turned over tables and rocked it against those guys. So it was cool, And then my dad was always such a consistent role model as a good guy and a pastor and very consistent. So I'd have to say my dad. And we all deal with things from our childhood, but
I think so. Yeah.
But you asked me earlier about when things have not gone so well.
Okay, yeah.
And I don't think I never got to it because we had people popping up.
Yeah.
But
share the feed, guys. Okay.
It's life. Let me give you a life lesson. It doesn't always end up the way you think it is. I mean, life is amazing now. I'm 52 years old, so but kind of I had a first marriage and kids and they're not as active in my world now. I'd love them to be, but
Mike Munzing is the mayor of Aliso Viejo. What is your biggest accomplishment as a mayor? We have a question.
Okay. Well, I've had a very successful first 3.5 years. Coming on board 2.5 months in, the city had been working for 3 years on what they called the Green City Initiative. Now, I absolutely understand being conservation and recycling and all that, but I knew the state of California had a bunch of plans coming down the pipe for us, and the city was trying to get ahead of that, doing their own thing, and I was able to stop that. They had 3 years and $500,000 into that plan, and I was able to put a stop to it, and now we're reacting to what the state is telling us to do, but it would have been in conflict to what we were already doing, so we would have wasted millions of dollars.
Is it a good dude or a bad dude going to? I don't understand.
I'm a good dude for me. I'm always honest.
Well, I wouldn't mess with him if I were you guys. I wouldn't mess with him.
I'm a big dude. That's true. Well, I'm a nice big dude.
You can shoot straighter than most people.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
So you said a comment that I want to drill in. Do you work with the chief of police?
Well, yeah. The chief of police is. What happens is we've got California's good too. Oh, goodwill, baby, goodwill. Did I mention the first wife? Life was very lean for a while, so you got to do what you can. So it's not about how much you spend. It's just it's being a true person. Hey, back to the chief of police. We contract with the sheriff for our police services, and being that we contract with the sheriff, we have a lieutenant. Every city that contracts has a lieutenant that's in the city hall, along with an administrative sergeant.
Here's a good, interesting question. How about the speed train between LA and San Francisco? Would you want it to come down to your town?
Well, that's going to be a tricky one because the Cajon Pass, not the Grapevine. The Grapevine's the big problem on that, in that that's why we've never had a train to get up to Sacramento. If I could take a train to Sacramento when I've got meetings.
Calling past San Bernardino. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not the Column. I was thinking the Grapevine up in past LA.
Gotcha.
I had my wrong pass. But what is it? Goleta and up? No, Goleta's. I get everything confused. But Grapevine.
Let's not get too personal, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's not talk about too personal stuff.
No.
We've all
that
been
was just
divorced.
life, man.
We all
That
been
was a-
divorces.
That was a disappointing thing. It was a lot of years ago, and it was not anything I wanted, to be sure.
What's up, Christina? Hey, invite followers. I'm sitting here with Mayor Mike Munzing of Aliso Viejo. I do appreciate all the good questions. So I got some other conversation starters, if you like.
Okay. Yeah.
If we're sitting here a year from now celebrating what a great year it's been for you in this role, what did we achieve together?
Well, together I'm looking forward to, because Mark is starting to really kill it in real estate. He's been a tremendous agent out there killing it. I've been 30 years in lending. I'm hoping we've hopefully successfully helped some really cool, really nice families into their new homes. That's what I'm hoping for.
I agree. That's what my plan is too, to help people like, I know some of you guys are my clients here. Mayor, would you ever consider
Comb my hair? I get it cut
You're
short.
doing pretty good. He's 52, I'm 37, and he's doing much better than me. Look at me.
What's he looking at?
He's doing much
It's
better than me.
thinning, but you know.
Hey, apa kabar, Pak? We have some Indonesians here. I
Hey!
speak Indonesian, by the way.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Saya
true.
bisa bicara bahasa Indonesia, sedikit Indonesia. Bahasa Indonesia.
He lost me, guys.
Apa kabar? Amdo baik. Okay. I'm here with Mayor Mike Munzing.
What is that in
Siapa
Indonesian?
teman kamu? He's just saying what's up. How you
Hey,
doing?
very cool, guys.
So, apa kabar? Apa kabar is hello.
Oh, hey.
And selamat siang for good morning in Indonesian.
Oh,
But I have
man,
to do
Indonesia's
this.
cool.
I will be doing periscopes in Indonesian. What is your
Yes.
name? I'm Mark, and this is Mayor Mike Munzing. He is an elected representative of the people.
Mark Newgent,
Yeah,
good
Mark.
guy. Where'd you learn Indonesian?
I've done a bunch of missions with SF over in Indonesia.
Very cool.
I'll tell you all about it offline.
Yeah.
Because if I start talking about that, I have to delete this periscope, and I don't want to go there.
Oh, we don't want to do that.
Yeah. Nice to meet you. Awesome. Nice to meet you too. You were in Jakarta, right? So you are now global, and Indonesians.
I like
they
it.
love- Great interview so far. Thank
Oh,
you, Nurse
thanks,
Lisa.
guys.
Nurse Lisa is married to a Marine Corps guy.
Hoorah. Big time.
Mayor, can you dribble a basketball between your legs?
Yes, I'm also 43 years as a juggler as well, so that's something else we'll have to figure out on Periscope.
Okay, what's up, Gina? Invite followers. I'm sitting here with an elected representative of the people. He is, I'm guessing you're probably the first one to ever do this live. He is an elected
If I am, this
politician.
honor to be here with Mark.
So, I mean, he's doing this live. This is unfiltered.
International, Indonesia. I'm
Yeah,
stoked.
I speak German and Indonesian.
Guten Tag. Yeah.
I'll tell you the stories later. I
I'm
got
so
some
bad.
other
I don't
things.
speak a little bit of.
What
kitchen
things do you
English.
like and not like to do?
You know, I've been an outdoorsy guy for a long time. Before getting really involved in politics, I spent some years racing mountain bikes about 50 pounds ago. See, that's the bad thing about politics. You
What's
go
up,
to,
Linda?
hey guys, politics, you spend too much time eating at events. And when somebody, some deep fried shrimp wrapped in bacon with,
Speaking of that, he was at our grand reopening at Keller Williams the other day when we had 3 mayors. We had the mayor of Tustin, mayor
Yep.
of Irvine, and the mayor of Aliso Viejo, which is this guy.
This guy,
At our
hey?
grand reopening, where we did a $500,000 remodel.
yeah, very
So-
nice. Dale's a,
There's that question popped up. I already prepared you for it.
oh, we knew that.
I'll leave it up to you if you want to answer that or
Little
not.
ganja.
Otherwise, we can be moving forward.
If you've been watching the news, our Congressman Dana Rohrabacher was in the news. He's using the marijuana salve there. Aliso Viejo is very much a soccer mom kid community, so probably not the best community to be jumping right in on that. I know Costa Mesa's looking at it though. So and then Lake Forest is a supporter, so I believe in.
It's good. Have you always been interested in politics, or is it something you gain interest over time?
You know, it hit me fairly early when I was doing this. I was born in '64, so in the '70s, and watching how that was going, and then with Carter and watching the whole Iran thing. That was very moving to me, watching the hostages in
Hi,
Iran,
Marshall, how's it going?
and then watching Reagan come in, and that first day, everybody was freed.
It's seriously mean politics. No, I can tell you that the Irvine mayor only makes $30,000 a year.
I make $500 a month, guys. I mean,
it's,
we don't. This is not a living for us in any way.
It's community members taking care of their community.
Absolutely, and that's why I did have to recently drop off some boards and committees. Just I didn't have enough time in the field doing what I do for work, and my wife we bought a home recently, fortunately.
I'll tell you my opinion on you.
Yeah.
They know I've been engaged with local politics in Irvine,
Yeah.
and frankly, I wasn't impressed until I met Mike, because I was a leader in the military, right? And when I met Mike, I was like, man, that's a strong leader that I can get behind, and that's really why I want to do this.
Thanks, man.
So
I appreciate it.
I just
knowing he was in the military it means the world to me.
People with froggy voices are usually very smart. Okay.
Are we froggy? What's a froggy voice?
What's up? Hey, invite followers, guys. Okay, so how much longer do you want to do this for? I got plenty of questions.
We're good. We're good.
Okay.
Man. We got.
Okay, I'll jump to this one.
Yeah.
What message do you have for the American people watching right now? That's a presidential question right there.
That is a presidential question,
but you could be president. You never know. You could trip and fall.
That would be pretty funny.
Well, I think I'm going to be a congressman. So.
Hey, I was working on it, but you know what? My congressman. It turns out I'm in a very popular district, and it makes it a little bit tough. When you're Republican in a heavy Republican district, it does make it a little bit tough because there's a long list of people waiting. Yeah, it's been interesting. With the political, as far as the message, I can't encourage self-sufficiency enough, and I can't encourage. I know Mark and I have talked about different things regarding the size of government, and it's a personal trait to pull yourself up and take care of yourself and not have to be reliant on the government. Is good for your spirit, good for your soul. So I've lived my life trying to be lean and not try to be too envious of what other people have, because everybody's got their own special traits, skills, abilities,
I agree.
And to celebrate those and to see in yourself what's important in you and not always comparing yourself to somebody else is critical, because you've got so many more goals, abilities, and what makes you special than the next guy, because he's got his own special stuff. So trying to compare what yours is to them is holding yourself up to an improper standard.
Okay.
Look at what you can do.
Hey, thank you for joining. Hey, if you're just joining us, I have the mayor of Aliso Viejo with me, Mike Munzing.
Hey, guys.
Another question I wrote down was, what have you been most satisfied in your life?
Well, last almost 9 years, I've been married to an amazing woman I met at church about 10 years ago. Met about 9 years ago. 9.5, and we've been married now, just closing on 9. And that's just, life is good when you're with the right person, when you're with a partner you're married to your best friend, and you go through life's challenges together, and it's a real partnership. That is, for me, the best thing I can even imagine.
Okay, cool. So I have some more other questions here.
Sure.
I'm going to wrap it up soon. So I want to talk to you offline.
Yeah.
Me and you chat.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them right now before we wrap this up. But I got some other questions. I know we had some other complex. I think we covered most of these questions, actually.
Cool, man.
I think we got the advice. Do you know any mayors in Ohio?
No, I've got some friends in Ohio, but not any mayors in Ohio. These guys are some rough. They call it the company, and I think Mark knows what they mean. When I work for the company, well, these guys did some really rather interesting jobs for the military. So, hey. So I never know that that's good or bad. The ha.
I don't know. As long as they're keeping it clean, that's all I care about. He looks taller than me.
Well,
he probably is.
I'm shrinking. Well, actually, maybe a little bit, but he's got a tie on. So
okay. All right, cool. As long as you guys keep it clean, that's all I'm concerned about.
Yeah, that's all we. It's
I just want to open it up for you guys to ask.
Be polite.
The mayor of Aliso Viejo. I'm starstruck because my heroes are not the Kardashians. My heroes are people in our. Is the mayor of Aliso Viejo, Eric? How you doing?
Hey, Eric.
We're going to wrap up this interview in the next 5 minutes.
Hey, if you guys don't know where Aliso Viejo is, just think Laguna Beach and then just up and over the hill. You go from, you're in the water, looking up at Laguna Beach. It's up and over the hill on the beautiful park behind it, and then Aliso Viejo is right there. So,
Mr. Diverse 21, welcome. You're just catching the tail end of an interview with Aliso Viejo's mayor, Mike Munzing. Do you know Governor Christie, New Jersey? Probably not.
I don't. Nope. Other end of the country.
East Coast. We're in Orange County, California.
Southern California, below LA.
Do you guys want to see what we're looking at? I can show you
show
what we're looking at. Look how beautiful our view is of Orange County. Look at the palm trees.
There we go.
That is our view.
That's what we're looking at.
That's what we're looking at right now on the side of the camera. You can see the nice palm trees. Let me show you guys. You ever meet Arnold? No, but he tries to call me. I don't answer his phone.
No, we got some beautiful day. We finally got the sun out. It was a little cloudy earlier.
Yeah. We live in one of the most beautiful areas of the country. We're very lucky. How far from Dana Point?
What? 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
What's
Maybe
up,
15
London,
minutes.
Mr. Diverse? We're the city mayor here, Mr. Diverse. Paul Foster. You know Paul Foster?
Paul Foster. No, not that I know of.
I agree. Orange County.
How about a
beautiful.
context? Yeah, Orange County's great.
Yep.
Hey, did you guys hear about the shark attacks down in Newport? That was somebody got attacked by a shark
Really?
yesterday.
That's why I don't go swimming.
Yeah, that natural lighting. We're right up against that
Yeah,
window.
right against the window. We're looking out at the beautiful Orange County. We see mountain range in the background.
Which is
Check
cool.
it out, you see the mountains. That's a pretty good view.
Oh, Redlands. Okay, no, I haven't met him yet.
Yeah, you should link up with Paul right there. He's a drone pilot. The
Oh.
mayor never met.
Oh, I
Cali.
like
Well, Arnold's he hasn't been a governor for a very long time.
Yeah, for 8 years
My
probably.
mayor is quite different structure. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked to be hanging out with
Yeah.
the mayor right here.
Hey guys.
You're gonna steal business from my other lenders now. So,
No, it's good, man. Just getting to know the other. Try to get to know the Orange County. The Orange County electeds work closely. Once again, I was up on a big regional board where I dealt with people from all over 6 counties. See, Starbucks. Look at that.
there you go.
There you go.
I'm almost done with my coffee.
I just got
Is
water.
marijuana
I'm all
legal
over
here?
I'm over caffeinated.
Medical marijuana is legal.
Yeah, medical marijuana in certain
Are
cities.
you
we
elected
don't
by public? Yes, he's elected by the
Yes.
public.
Yeah. Now, I'm elected for city council by the public, but as far as being the mayor, that's selected by my fellow council members. So that was an honor to be selected by my
I know
guys.
you guys. I always tell you guys in public speaking hard. Yes, for me it
I
is.
can't. Well, it depends. I've shot 8 years. I've got a YouTube channel over there at M Munzing.
This will be on YouTube, by the way.
Okay.
This has been a great interview.
Oh,
I really
beautiful.
appreciate it.
I love that.
And you guys, now tell you guys, I'm going to be running for some kind of public office in 2018 after I make my money.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna.
I missed the cutoff this year because when I started getting, sorry, go ahead, Mike.
No,
This is-
I was
this
gonna
is-
say we'll get them going, man. We're
This
gonna.
is about you. This is I'm
No,
stoked
we're
to
having
be right
fun. This is a couple of guys having a good time, just seeing a bunch of great people out there. No, in life, what I've learned in the political world, and people will say, "Hey, where do you come up politically?"
Hey,
There's
what's
so
up? It's a business owner from Georgia.
I like it.
He likes California, Northern California better.
Oh yeah,
Mayor
Nor-
selected
yeah,
by
it's nice.
council members, very interesting. Mark, just followed Mark last week, no regrets. Well, thank you, Eric.
Good man, good man.
You'll see more of this. I'm gonna get some other mayors and
Yeah, I can hook you up. I can hook you up
Oh,
with some
really?
good
Yeah,
go
definitely.
in a heartbeat.
Mayor Troy next.
There you go. Well, Stephen,
Lives in Alameda, California. Well, I grew up in Sacramento.
there you go.
That
That's up there. Very good.
I grew up in the ghetto though.
Oh,
I grew up with no food,
Which
no
is-
electricity. It's
it's made you who you are, then.
yes,
And that's
yes.
what gives you depth.
I grew up in. A ghetto. I'm not
Let me
gonna get-
encourage you guys that when you have things too easy, you don't get depth. You don't get, Mark's a military guy.
Is Mark trying selling you a house? No, he's my lender. He's a lender.
I'm a lender guy.
He's a lender.
I bought my own. I bought the house. We were renting for about 8 years.
If
we
we
just
can
bought
vote
it.
for you, you can vote in 2018 for me.
Yeah, depends on where and what you run for.
Yeah.
But we got to get them involved. Got to get them active in issues.
This
but,
is not about me. This is about the mayor of Aliso Viejo.
hey, if you do know anybody in Aliso Viejo, it is re-election year. So I'll be on that November ballot.
Do you regret renting? I don't rent. I own.
No, I was
own.
renting. I was renting for 8 years. When it was a time in life where sometimes you have to rent when you got stuff you got to get settled out, and once you get back into a position to own, owning's fantastic. There's nothing like it.
You got to do financial planning for a lifetime, not just the
Yeah.
next 5 years.
Exactly. So
Okay.
I had to handle some other stuff, and then once that was all cleared up, I say it's a God thing that our landlord just said, "Hey, you guys interested in buying?" Talked to my wife about it. She was, and we went ahead and bought it.
Eric, he's in Orange County, I believe, right, Eric? He's local.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him a second to type.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Because they're just
You guys are texting away. That's
They're
cool.
texting, yeah.
Yeah, if you could voice
Yes.
to text,
Orange County, where this is an elected mayor in your county, isn't that
cool,
awesome?
man.
What's
Orange
up?
County, California. We had an Orange County, Florida
Yeah,
earlier.
this is-
That was
yeah.
fun. And then maybe an Orange County, New Jersey with that Chris Christie question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
I'm gonna keep this going for only 5 more minutes. We're gonna.
You got
Mark,
it.
How did you raise the money to own property over time? Orange County. I use my VA loans at first.
Yeah, which is great.
Yeah, so I was
I'm working on a
military.
VA loan today.
Yeah.
It's 0 down, and that's a great program if you're a vet. And
This is
rates
fun.
are great. Nothing down. It's fantastic.
You got, hey, watching. Hey, what's up? Cool.
Hey guys,
What's up?
bloody good.
I love London. I love the English culture.
I've got a London. One of my buddies there.
I'm not a big fan of the government, but I love the English people.
Hey,
culture.
one of my buddies is a former SAS out of London.
Not very often. in my opinion.
Oh, offers
Mamba,
not-
Eric's question. Mamba 20, that's Eric.
Yeah, not that often. That was a blessing, and
Well, I'm not a big fan of a royal family. We elect our leaders here.
suicide. We'll talk about.
I'll delete that later.
Okay, but yeah, no, my buddy in the city of Aliso Viejo was 15 years in the British Special Forces, has become one of my best buddies, and he's fantastic. And women flock to him when we're in the coffee shop.
3-minute warning, guys.
3-minute countdown.
Yeah, we're doing 3 minutes. Otherwise, it can go on for hours.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah.
I'll get my countdown.
2:30. You got text messages going on.
I got
Is the mayor
text
going to
messages
download the
going
Periscope
on.
now? Yes.
Oh, good. I got what I was waiting for. I got the
Okay.
ringer off, so all heck's breaking loose, man.
Yeah,
You do-
my
when
phone
you're
too
the
has been
mayor,
blowing.
that's all business stuff, not mayor stuff as much. But
Yep.
no, it's cool. And then Mark's getting me going on all these little video equipment that you don't see here. And
I'm willing to bet this is probably the first mayor in America doing Periscope live with
Yeah.
the public. The royal family has political power, just influence. I'm not going to get into that in this Periscope, but I
Yeah.
will, and then definitely.
He'll cover that.
The only thing I really don't talk about is religion. Other than that, I will talk about other
yeah,
topics.
I do that, but he'll just put up with it.
No, I support the First Amendment
Yeah.
of the Constitution. I leave it as that.
And I make it a loving thing because, the biggest thing is we need to love each other, love your neighbors, and be good dudes, man. That's what I tell kids. It's like always try to be a good dude because.
Yeah, I'll let you wrap.
Yeah.
I'll let you wrap up the last word.
Okay, yeah, guys, it was. This is fun. I look forward to doing it again. Mark's fantastic. If you're in the Irvine area or Southern California needing to buy real estate, look him up. He's great. And if you're in Aliso Viejo, let people know to give me a vote.
Any last comments?
Hey, yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. No, it's summer's coming.
Okay.
Look forward to having a good time, and we'll be seeing you again.
All right, let me flip the camera and say goodbye to you guys. So you guys can have the same view as us.
Yeah,
All right, you guys take care. Thank you.
awesome. Thanks.